Thanks for checking out the video. So you might be here because maybe you're thinking about getting some new clubs. So I just kind of wanted to go through the story of the clubs I just bought. So I started playing golf about a year and a half ago with King Cobra 2 irons, which I had to look it up, released back in 1996. And I just upgraded to the Callaway Epic Forge irons, which released in 2019. So the question I asked was, 23 years of new technology, what's the difference in yardage that I'm going to gain? So what I did was I have a SkyTrak simulator set up in my garage, and I basically did a bag mapping for the new irons, and then I compared it to a bag mapping I did about 2 months ago with my King Cobra irons, the older ones. So while you can see, me doing the bag mapping on the screen, feel free to check out the table as I walk through it. And then also, if you have any comments or feedback for my swing, feel free to leave in the comments any tips that you have for me. So the biggest takeaway from the new irons is the lower clubs. So like the 7, 6, 5. You can see I added a delta in there, and I was hitting those clubs way further than normal. So like, for example, my carry distance on my 6 iron is now 29 yards further than my older iron, whereas the lower clubs like the 60-degree pitching wedge and 9 iron really didn't change all that much, which kind of makes sense because the biggest issue I had with my older irons were I would hit my 5 iron 170, where I had a feeling I should have been able to hit it like 180, but of course you can see I'm hitting my 5 iron about 200 now after the rollout. So if you're thinking about getting new irons, or if you've been playing golf and you're hitting old irons, I highly recommend that you upgrade. People always say, there's new technology, and they are absolutely right. And this video hopefully just proves that. And I did go get fit. Big shout out to the guys over at Golf Headquarters who fit me and told me that I was using regular shafts and I should have been using stiff shafts. So I'm really excited my next purchase will be to upgrade the driver, and I'll do a very similar video on that. So as the video wraps up the finishing of the bag mapping here, I do want to show you the SkyTrak's output. If you ever have a friend with a SkyTrak, try to run over there and do this bag mapping here. But so here you can see my yardages. If I had showed my old yardage mapping, they were all over the place, but these new clubs really cleaned up my patterns and everything. So again, thanks for checking out the video. Like and subscribe. I'll be doing some live streams here soon where I play Pebble Beach and some other courses live on the SkyTrak. But thanks again. Peace.